Man, oh man, what a day it was. Day 2 has officially wrapped up. Look, I'm tired. It's late. I'm still going to the gym tonight. I'm going to be at the gym at like 1 or 2 a.m. It is what it is. I got to go to the gym. But, however, I am proud to announce that day 2, it went a little bit better for your boy Matt. Well, not too much better, as you can see on your screen right here. Yeah, that says 2%. Now I know what you're sitting there saying. If you didn't watch the previous video, you're probably going, Matt, 2%? How is your bracket only 2%? That's a long story, but to make an even longer story short, yesterday, after day 1, my bracket was at 0.9%. But today, like I said, happy to announce I'm at 2%. Let's take a look at it. And first things first, what about Fairleigh Dickinson? I called it Dickerson yesterday, but it's Dickinson. They pulled off the upset. I wish I could say I'm shocked by this, but I'm not. I mean, what was it, 3 days ago when their head coach had that viral video going around where he was like, hey, I think we can beat Purdue the more and more I watch them, and they did it. Say what you want, but manifesting, it's a real thing. I believe it, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at that new house, if you look at that new car, anything in life, I think it's real if you just manifest. But that's besides the point. Fairleigh Dickinson, they beat Purdue. That's awesome. I've said it since day 1. Purdue, overrated. I'm not even sold on the fact that if you took Zach Edey, the center, off of Purdue, they'd be in March Madness. Their guard play, it wasn't just today. Let me zip this down and say, their guard play, not just today, all during the season, it was pitiful. But it always got overlooked because Zach Edey, he's a monster, and I'm going to give him credit. Even today, Zach Edey had a good game, but when your guards shoot 2 for 30, you're not going to win many games. Let's get into it, though. Let's check out the bracket because I don't think I did. Well, obviously, I didn't do too good. I'm at 2%, but I haven't even looked at it as an entire whole. I was going to say it for this video, and yeah, let's get into it. Got to pull it up right here. Where we at? Oh, yeah, here we are, Creighton and Baylor. Oh, yeah, hold on. Best editor on YouTube. Yeah. Right there. Yeah, so I picked NC State to beat Creighton. I believe I had NC State. Yeah, I had NC State making it all the way to Bama in the Sweet 16. That ain't happening. Creighton, they're moving along. Then Baylor, I did pick Baylor, so hey, there we go. Got a W. I picked Baylor to win. I don't think anybody picked this one. As a matter of fact, if you watched yesterday's video, I made fun of some dude's bracket where he was the lead. He had a perfect bracket. He was 100%. And I saw today, which would yesterday be tomorrow, that he picked Fairleigh Dickinson. And I was like, oh, yeah, his bracket's going to bust. Hey, what do I know, man? What do I know? This guy, he got it right. Fairleigh Dickinson, they're moving on. And then this one pissed me off to the max. I watched this Memphis game, FAU, from start to finish. I don't know what it is about Memphis. I got this soft spot for him. I don't know if it's I like Penny Hardaway or I like the group. I don't know what it is. I like to see Memphis do good. Unfortunately, they lost. I think they got screwed out of that game because at the end of it, there was, 5-6 seconds left. Their players are calling a timeout, but the ref didn't give it to them. They call a jump ball. Possession goes to FAU. FAU, what do you know? They score, win the game. Pissed me off. Penny Hardaway, he threw the water bottle. Man, I'm still angry about that. And I'm not even a Memphis fan. Do we got any Memphis fans in the chat? Let me know. You got to be mad because I'm mad about this myself. Going on down here, was kind of shocked that Kentucky won. Not due to the fact that I thought Providence was better than Kentucky. I didn't think Providence was better than Kentucky. Just due to the fact that Kentucky, the entire season has been disappointing, to say the least. Got to give them credit, though. They pulled it out. And what do you know? I ran off 3 straight here. Kansas State, Michigan State, and Marquette. So, obviously, not surprised about any of those. Kansas State, I believe I had Kansas State going really far. Yeah, I had them going to the Elite 8. Had them going to my Elite 8, Marquette, Michigan State. I actually got Michigan State upsetting Marquette. But let's take a look at the right side. What do you know? Your boy Matt caught a heat check today. I ran off another 3 straight. I had Miami beating Drake, Indiana beating Kent State, which happened. I saw a lot of people picking Kent State to beat Indiana. I just didn't see that because I think Indiana, very sound team. And then, I guess the one upset I did get right, I had Pittsburgh beating Iowa State, which they did. Man, I watched that game in the first half and most of the second half. I turned it off because I was like, oh, Pittsburgh's got this in the bag. Iowa State, in the first 10 minutes of the game, Pittsburgh was winning 22-4. Iowa State's offense the entire game was pitiful, to say the least. My upset of day 2 would have been I had Kennesaw State beating Xavier. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but Kennesaw State played a great game, and actually, as you can see right here, I had Kennesaw State going pretty far. I had them making the Sweet 16. A very popular one I thought was going to happen for sure. I thought VCU was going to beat St. Mary's. St. Mary's is just not a good team. They're an okay team, can be good sometimes. I just hate how they play. Slow, sluggish. Who am I, though? It gets wins. They held VCU to 51 points. They win the game, and then another upset. I had Rick Pitino upsetting UConn. That did not happen. They gave him a good run for their money in the first half. Unfortunately, UConn's just way too much. Do not sleep on UConn. May I remind some of y'all, this is the same UConn team that beat Alabama way back. It was like the third, fourth game of the year. UConn can be a scary team if they get hot. Although throughout the season they were weird at times, they had like a mini losing streak they went on. This team, if they get hot, I wouldn't be shocked if they win this entire thing. Just remember I said that. Going on down here, did have TCU one of the later games that just wrapped up. I had TCU beating Arizona State. They did. That was a great game. Had Gonzaga beating Grand Canyon. And yeah, that's it. That's where we stand on day 2. I believe at this point in time there's only something about like, well, actually, we can check. Why don't we check? I think there's like 10 brackets remaining that are perfect. Let's see what it says right here. Yeah, I'm reading this correctly. Hold on. Best editor on YouTube. Yeah. As you can see right here, 310, 310. Unless I'm misinformed on this, you could have a perfect score of 320 to have a perfect bracket. So after 2 days, there's no more perfect brackets. Wow. Oh, what do you know? I just got an update from the ESPN Tournament Challenge app. Yeah, 0 perfect brackets remain. Unreal, man. Unreal. Only 2 days went by. And it goes back to this. I think Jay Billis, it's Jay Billis. He announces the games or whatnot, played at Duke. Somebody was clowning on him because he picked Arizona State to win it all and they lost to Princeton. They're trying to say, oh, he's supposed to be this expert. This isn't college football. This isn't the NBA, NFL. There are no experts when it comes to March Madness, and I need you guys to understand this. There's no experts. The sad reality and the sad, harsh truth is your little sister who's picking these games based off of the mascots has a better chance of getting these games right than me and you. And that's the sad reality. There's no experts. That's why we call it March Madness. You never know what's going to happen. However, before we end up this video, here's what I am going to say. I had somebody comment. I've actually had a lot of people send this to me on Twitter and Instagram or whatnot saying, yo, Matt, whenever they do the new, like the second chance brackets, I think they do it for the round of, or the Sweet 16. We need to do a redemption tour, redeem myself, all that nice stuff. And we are going to do that. So stay tuned. But we're still in the round of 32. And I don't think there's any brackets that have came out to do the round of 32. And plus, we really don't even have time because those games are going to start at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nobody cares about that, but we'll do a Sweet 16 bracket. Stay tuned for that. Last but not least, though, before I end out this video, I do want to see who's playing tomorrow, and I'll give you my quick predictions. Okay, at 11 a.m., we got Furman, San Diego State. That's going to be an interesting one. Give me Furman in that one. At 1:40, we got Duke and Tennessee. I expect Duke to beat Tennessee by about 25. Give me the Dukies. Arkansas and Kansas. What about that one? Kansas doesn't have their head coach, right? Give me Kansas. Arkansas can't rely on them. Princeton and Mizzou. Give me Princeton. They're hot, baby. They're hot. And here's the game I'm looking forward to the most outside of my game because y'all know I'm a Bama fan. Maryland, Alabama. 6:10 p.m. We got Auburn and Houston. Man, that's going to be a good one. Auburn, they're not the greatest, but Houston, I believe, I saw reports today that Marcus Sasser, he's going to give it a go, which is very odd to me. I don't think he's healthy enough. I think he needs to sit out. But he's the ultimate competitor. I get it. He's going to play. That's going to be a good game to watch. I don't really care about that. Oh, yeah, by the way, give me Houston in that one. Then at 6:45, we got Penn State and Texas. Penn State has this white dude that went off in the first round. He looked like Jimmer Fredette back in the prime. I want to say give me Penn State, but give me Texas in that one. Texas is too big, too athletic, too lanky. 7:40, Northwestern and UCLA. Give me UCLA. I'm telling you, man, UCLA's got a chance to win this entire thing. Then last but not least, the prime time game. We got Alabama and Brandon Miller. Speaking of injuries, Brandon Miller, he's dealing with a groin injury himself. Woo, that's going to be a good one at 8:40. I'm kind of nervous. I'm not too nervous because Maryland ain't that great. As long as we play our A game or even our B, C plus game, we're going to walk out of there with a win. But that is going to be an interesting game, especially at 8:40. That's a late game. I'm excited for tomorrow. My bracket, I'm only at 2%. Let me know in the comment section who y'all got in y'all's bracket. Oh, wait. Should we take a look at some of these other brackets? No, it don't matter. No, perfect. All right.